Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Kalithapam is a traditional Malabar snack prepared in pressure cooker. It's a very tasty dish, very filling and healthy too. It is also called kukkarappam and it is a unique and special dish prepared from rice flour, jaggery and fried seasonings. In Malabar region, it is a very popular snack enjoyed as evening snack or even as breakfast dish. Let's start the preparation. In a mixer jar, add half cup of grated coconut, 6 cardamoms, half teaspoon cumin seeds and half cup of water. Grind this to a very smooth paste. Do not add more water. Now add 2 cups of rice flour. Use fine rice flour that we use for appam and idiyappam. Do not use puttupodi, which will be slightly coarse. Add 1.5 cups of water and mix well using a spoon and grind it for about 30 seconds and make sure that everything is well combined. Transfer this to a bowl and be careful about the consistency of this mixture. Do not add more water. Take 1.5 cups of crushed jaggery. Transfer the jaggery to a saucepan and add 3/4 cup of water. Turn on the flame and allow this to boil. In between, give a good mix. When it starts to rolling boil, turn off the stove. Immediately add it to the batter. Use a strainer to remove stones or such particles. Syrup should be piping hot while adding to the batter. It is better to do mixing and pouring simultaneously. After adding the syrup, the consistency will be like this. The batter has loosened a bit. The mixture will be slightly hot now. Before it cools down, we have to start the cooking process. Here I am using 3-liter capacity cooker. If you are using steel pressure cooker, try to use a heavy bottom one. Aluminium pressure cooker is best suited to prepare the kalithapam. Keep the flame on for heating the pressure cooker and add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and 1 tablespoon of ghee. When they are hot, add 1/4 cup of thin coconut slices and half cup of sliced shallots. Saute well till shallots turn golden brown. Set the flame to a medium level. By the time it's done, we'll add some more ingredients to the batter. To balance the taste, add 1/4 teaspoons of salt and give a mix. And add half teaspoons of baking soda. Mix and combine well. We are adding baking soda right before adding it to the cooker as it is quite hot. Shallots and coconut slices are almost ready now. For the next 10 to 15 minutes, set the flame to high and heat the cooker well. After that, immediately pour the batter into the cooker. For the next 1 minute, maintain the high flame. After 1 minute, remove the whistle of the cooker and close it. After closing the lid, lower the flame. Do not keep it on lowest flame. Set it between low and medium. After about 4 minutes, you can notice small bubbles coming through the pressure valve. After some time, you can see the steam coming out. After about 6 minutes, you can see a lot of steam coming out like this. When the steam comes out really well, turn off the flame immediately, else it will burn the kaltapam. The time may slightly vary depending on the heat of the stove. So stay close and turn off the flame. Even after turning off the flame, steam will continue to come. Let it rest for 5 to 6 minutes. Open the cooker after 6 minutes. Take care not to drop the water droplets onto the kaltapam. The kaltapam is well cooked now. Wait till it cools down completely. You may even keep it under a fan to cool it down faster. After cooling completely, slightly separate the sides and transfer from the cooker to a plate. While making kaltapam, take care of these things. Firstly, the consistency of the batter. Secondly, the jaggery syrup should be added piping hot while boiling. And thirdly, pour the mixture of the batter and the syrup into the cooker while it's hot. And also, monitor the flame and the cooking time. Hope you all will try this at home and share your feedback. See you with more videos.